A very warm welcome to you all. I am Rishita Singh from India Legal Media. Today, we are going to talk about a landmark judgment that has not only reaffirmed the fundamental principles of democracy but also underscored the significance of freedom of expression in the digital age. On March 24, 2015, in the case of Shreya Singhal V Union of India, the Supreme Court of India delivered the judgment and reasoned with the core values enshrined in our constitution. At the heart of this case was Section 66A of the Information Technology Act of 2000, a provision that criminalized the transmission of offense and objectionable information through electronic device. The provision had far-reaching consequences as it extended beyond a reasonable restrictions on freedom of speech and expression, threatening the very essence of democratic discourse. The petitioner, two women who had been arrested under Section 66A of expressing their opinions on Facebook, courageously challenged the constitutional validity of the provision. Their argument centered around the vagueness of the actions deemed offensive and the lack of procedural safeguards. The Supreme Court, led by Justice Chelameshwar and Justice Nariman, agreed with these contentions, declaring Section 66A unconstitutional in this entirely. The court's ruling emphasized the need for precision in legal language, particularly when it comes to curtailing the rights to freedom of expression. The undefined actions such as causing inconvenience, danger, destruction, and insult were found to be too broad and lacking in clarity, allowing for arbitrary and excessive interference with individual liberties. Furthermore, the court highlighted the absence of procedural safeguards in Section 66A, pointing out that it lacked mechanisms present in other laws which aim similar. The potential for abuse by local authorities without oversight was a significant concern, and the court rightly recognized that such unchecked power was against the principles of democracy. The judgment reaffirmed the foundational importance of freedom of speech and expression in a democratic society. It drew on previous decisions such as Romesh Thapar v. State of Madras and Shakal Papers v. Union of India, which established the crucial role of the expressions in sustaining democratic institutions. In its ruling, the court not only struck down on Section 66A but also addressed the broader implications of online communication. It recognized the unique nature of internet and asserted the various restrictions should not only apply to incitement, not mere discussions or advocacy. The court also dismissed the argument that Section 66A violated the right to non-discrimination. In conclusion, the Supreme Court's decision in Shreya Singhal V Union of India was a resounding victory of the protection of fundamental rights. By invalidating Section 66A, the court safeguarded the cherished right to freedom of expression guaranteed under Article 19, Subclause 1 of the Indian Constitution, along with the Section 69A, which empowers government to block information from public access under specific conditions, and Section 79, which states that an intermediary shall not be liable for any third-party information, data, or communication link made available or hosted by him, were declared ultra-vires to the Indian Constitution because it was considered that they were against the fundamental rights to Article 14, Subclause 1 and 21 of the Indian Constitution. The judgment serves as an illuminant guiding us in the digital age where principles of democracy and free expression must be upheld to foster an open and vibrant society. For more such legal updates, follow India Legal.